Hi, my name's Joe Wiktorowicz, and welcome to Allied TV. As I'm sure you already know, there's a lot at stake when moving. Your valuable possessions, memories, and the money you'll be spending all come to mind when planning that big day. While most moves go smoothly, accidents may occur where items may be lost or damaged. While the moving company is liable for those lost or damaged goods, there are different levels of liability applicable to your mover. You will choose the level of liability by selecting valuation coverage. In this video, we will outline different valuation options, as well as some actions that may limit your mover's liability. So what are your options when it comes to valuation and limiting your mover's liability? Well, you have two. The first option is known as full value protection. If you opt for full value protection, your mover is responsible for the replacement value of lost or damaged items that are unable to be repaired. This means that for any item that is lost or damaged, your mover will offer to do one of the following for each item. Number one, repair the item. Number two, replace with a similar item. Or number three, make a cash settlement for the cost of the repair or the current market replacement value. It's also important to know under this option, movers limit their liability to damaged or lost articles of extraordinary value unless you notify your mover in writing on the shipping documents of each high-valued item. An article of extraordinary value is one that exceeds $100 per pound. If you want to go with the less comprehensive liability coverage, you can choose the second option known as released value. Although this coverage is offered at no additional cost, its protection is minimal. Under this option, the mover is only liable for no more than 60 cents per pound per article. Therefore, you're only compensated based on the weight of the item and not its value. It's crucial to note that if you do not waive full value protection coverage in writing, federal regulations require your mover to provide you with full value protection, and you will be billed for the coverage. So now that you know about your two coverage options, it's time to discuss some actions that may limit your mover's liability. Action number one. Packing dangerous, hazardous, or perishable items without your mover's knowledge. Packing items that fall under these categories is ultimately your responsibility and not covered under any type of valuation or coverage. Be sure to check with your moving company if you're not clear on what constitutes a dangerous, hazardous, or perishable item. Action number two, packing your own boxes. If you don't pack them correctly and your items end up broken, it will be harder to establish your claim against the mover. If you insist on packing your own boxes, make sure you do some research on how to properly pack items, especially unusually shaped and fragile items. You should also purchase new moving boxes appropriate to the items to be packed, and note any damaged boxes on the delivery documents in order to establish the mover's liability. Action number three, choosing released value coverage when your items are worth more than 60 cents a pound per article. Although damages are usually rare, it's better to be safe than sorry when it comes to moving your items. When you know your valuables are worth more than 60 cents a pound, save yourself the hassle and go with full value protection. And lastly, action number four, not notifying your mover in writing about the articles of extraordinary value. Without notifying your movers, they will have a limited responsibility when it comes to covering those particular items. If you want to be sure you receive the proper coverage, tell them in writing. Now that you know what to avoid when it comes to liability coverage and the two options that are available to you, you can make smarter decisions when it comes to protecting your possessions throughout your move. Thanks for watching. With Allied TV, I'm Joe Wiktorowicz, wishing you a safe and easy move.